I was in Dubai, missiles flying over my head. The regional war between US and Iran was escalating and crude oil was spiking and I could have made a fortune. But 9 months ago, I stopped trading and that's the reason why I started it again. Hi, my name is Mark and welcome to Back to Futures. This channel is exactly about why I started trading initially, how I got there, and why did I stop it? Why did I start it again trading futures? And this is what exactly this video is about today. I want you to be part of my journey. I want to take you with me. So let's get into it. When I started with trading, I had no idea about this whole thing exists. And I was living in Dubai. One of my neighbors, also a German, we just sitting in a pool and I asked him, hey, what do you do for business? And he asked me what I do for business. And we were just talking to each other. And then he explained to me that he's trading futures. And I was like, what are you trading? I had no idea what he's doing, what he's talking about. And a couple of days later, we were talking again. I was like, man, dude, tell me, what are you doing? She said something about futures and contracts and shares and stocks. And what are you doing? I have no clue. I need to understand it because this is the first business model I have never heard of and I don't know. And he was like, yeah, come on. And we went into his office and he had his huge screen with charts and everything. And these things, now I know it's candles going up and down and it was crazy. And I was like, I felt like I'm in the future. I was like, yeah, take a seat, sit down. And he was just explaining to me what it is that it is trading and his futures. And he explained the whole thing to me. And he was like, yeah, let me show you. It's US market opening. And then he was like, this is the MNQ, so the Nasdaq futures. And he was like, okay, this is a good opportunity. Try to explain it to me, but I had no idea what he's talking about. And so in that case, he just placed a trade. He went long. And just a couple minutes later, I saw on his screen that he made $3 grand. And I was like, dude, did you just cash in $3,000 for sure? And he was like, yeah. I was like, oh my gosh. I've never seen a model where you make that amount of money by clicking a button, sitting on your hands for a couple of minutes and get paid. I was like, what's going on? And then I went back home and I was just thinking about this whole model and processing everything. And I was so confused that I had to start my own research. And so I started going on YouTube, watching YouTube videos, reading blog articles about the whole thing about futures and trading and what this all is. And I found that there is a whole bubble and universe on YouTube and in the internet on this whole trading thing. And I went deeper and deeper and deeper and found lots of creators showing their strategies, showing how fast they make some money, and quickly realized that most of these things are just courses, scam, or any trading Telegram groups that just sell you any signals. So I learned that really quickly that most of it is just not trading. It's about selling courses. It's about selling opportunities and not about trading itself and making money out of trading. But as I saw with my neighbor, and I saw him now for days making constantly cash out of the market by going long or going short, and I started to seeing the patterns. And so I really learned that you need to read the market. You need to be able to read the patterns. You need to know what a candle is, what the candle tells you. You need to read the candle patterns. For sure, you need to understand how futures work, how future contracts work, how does the market work, what are these different symbols. So you need to understand all of this. I spent hundreds of hours learning, watching the charts, sitting on my hands, doing paper trading, just trying to understand all of this. And then I started with a small account with my own money. I just put some $1,000 in there and we're just playing around with it. And yeah, lost it. For sure. Because figuring it out on your own, does not lead anywhere. So I lost it and I was frustrated and I told him, I don't know, it's not working. Maybe you're a lucky one, but it's not working for me. And then he told me that there's a way smarter way instead of wasting all of your own money. There's a thing called prop trading. So proprietary trading firms. They let you trade with their money. So on simulated accounts. And I also try to understand what prop trading really is and how does it work and how are these challenges and evaluation, and spent also a lot of money in these accounts trying to pass this evaluation. Blew a lots of accounts, but I stick with Apex. So Apex funded trading, I just like them. Though the challenges are hard to pass, but I like that. And after a while, I understood that there's a difference between passing evaluation accounts and trading your funded accounts for payouts. And so I adapted my own strategy, especially for these challenges. And so I made it happen that I purchased 5 accounts, and 2 or 3 days later, I passed the challenge. And since then, I have these funded accounts and started constantly trading and making profits. And then guess what? A new business idea came in front of me, has nothing to do with trading, had to do with my regular business in AI, an AI agency, and my personal brand on educating and helping founders with their business. And there was a new business opportunity where I said, yes, I gotta go in there. It's a big chance. I need to be in that one now. And so I told me, okay, we pause trading for a couple of weeks. Nothing could happen. We just pause it for a bit. And so I did. I paused it. The sad part is 9 months later, we're sitting here. Instead of waiting for a couple of weeks, it was 9 months. I stopped trading for 9 months. The moment I realized I did a big mistake was when I was in Dubai, sitting in the 25th floor in my glass tower, and the US attacked Iran for the second time. And I was in an American football community, and we got an alert in our group saying the match for today is canceled because US just started a war. A couple minutes later, Abu Dhabi got hit by the first missile or by the first drone. And I was like in shock. There was the whole war between the US and Iran starting, in the regional conflict escalating. Then Iran closed the Strait of Hormuz. As you know, oil prices spiked. They renegotiated, oil prices dropped. And so I saw the oil in crude oil spiking and dropping and spiking and dropping. And I thought to myself, man, you could have made a fortune. You could have made out of these spikes more than you've earned in the last couple of years. That was the moment when I was sitting there and thought, what have I done? Why had I paused and stopped trading at all? Yeah, that was the moment for me where I realized I need to get back into it, even though Strait is now open, oil prices are nearly back to normal. This opportunity is gone, but there will be another opportunity in the future for sure. It's politics, it will come happen again, it's economics. It will go up, it will go down, and we need to monetize it. And that's the point why I'm back to it, why I'm now starting back nearly from zero. I had to relearn my own strategies. I had to relearn other strategies. Why had I tried them? Why did I not continue with them? Getting back into the basics, what is candles, how are the patterns, how does TradingView work, how does trading weight work, how does all this work? And I need to get back into it. And I also saw a new strategy that makes really sense to me, that, I changed myself. I'm more calm now, so that's why I'm going for a new strategy. And as of today, I'm trading S&P 500, Nasdaq, crude oil, and relatively new also platinum. Because I heard that platinum is relatively stable in the movements, and so I'm going in there as well. As I said, I'm making prop trading with Apex. Now I have a 50K funded account. I've bought another 250K evaluation account, which we will fund over the next couple of days, or at least we're gonna try to fund it within less than a month. Personally, I'm more calm, I'm less anxious and excited about those trades. In the beginning, it was like, ooh, some money, let's go. And now it's more like a game, and we just try to level up in the game and get better and get better and get better. Don't focus on the money and the cash, and just focus on playing and having fun and getting better and better and better in that cool game. Based on my personal experience and knowledge in terms of AI and with my AI agency and working with Claude now every day, I've built a setup for me where Claude gives me a market preparation every day. I ask it to prepare me for the session, and it gives me what's happening in the market, what are the charts doing, where are the numbers, what are patterns do we see. So it does the whole analysis for the day for me. So I don't have to do it anymore. And that's great because that was the part that took the most time from me. So now, yeah, as I said, I just tell Claude to do that for me. It gives me all the information I need. Then I do my own part. I do my own analysis, go into the system, go on the charts. And that's just such a huge time saver for me. And to make it even better, in the recent days and weeks, some cool guy developed a MCP, so a connector for Claude to access TradingView and to actually read the charts and to draw on the charts. And that's so awesome because now I can tell even Claude to prepare me and then tell it to draw the lines, draw the support, draw the resistance zones, draw some other important zones for me for that day on the chart and remove the other ones and just keep the chart accurate based on my strategy. And that is such a huge game changer and time saver for me in the daily. And if you're trading and not leveraging Claude right now, you should use it. And please don't fall for all these YouTube videos telling you Claude doing the trading completely for you. I tried it. It's not working. It's just too slow for scalping. Maybe in swing trading you can use it. But to be honest, in swing trading, it doesn't make such a difference if you place a trade within a couple of minutes or not. It's not that of a difference, but in scalping, you really need to have the API. Then it would work. So if we go for trader weight with our cash account and not the prop trading, then it would work because we could use the API, but we don't do that. For now, it's Claude for me doing the analysis and giving me the drawings. And if you want that too, just give me a comment and I can give you my setup and I'm happy to share that with you. And yeah, so what is this channel about? It's my honest return. I will take you with me. I try to do it every day during the sessions, during the preparations, and in between some longer videos just talking about my journey as entrepreneur, that also going into trading more and more and more, because it's not just a side hustle. It can be a full-time income as you see in the market, but I don't know where it takes me. And you will see my wins, you will see my losses. I'm completely honest with you what happens. If we blow that account, hey, you'll be with me. Yeah, that's what it's all about. And I will also give you my views on clarities and strategies and how do I understand them? Do you understand them? Is it all clear? Is it just a big scam? So we're gonna be honest about all of this. And for sure, you will see me using AI and Claude to trade, try new things. Maybe I develop some new tools. I'm developing a software for education for kids for trading. You will see that as well, because I just want to share my journey. One important ask, please follow me. Hit the like button, leave any comment because it helps just the algorithm to share this video to others. If you have any questions, please just ask me in the comments, ask your questions. I will respond to them with a new video. I want to see what you think about this video. If you like it, if you don't like it, let me know so I can get better. I don't know if this is going to be perfect at the first try. Probably not. Probably I'm making a lot of mistakes, but hey, that's my journey. That's the whole point. So please subscribe, follow along, leave a comment, give me a like, and I'll see you in the next one.